don't know if this is working. I've just woken up and it's my first ever video. I'm having breakfast. I'm going through like a massive weight loss journey. So what I eat is I track everything I eat through my FitnessPal app. That's basically it. But so yeah. How do I clip this shit? Right. Okay. What do I have for breakfast? So it's a combination of things. But in the last 2 months, I've lost a lot of weight. We're gonna measure what I'm currently on this morning, and I'll show you a chart of when I started 2 months ago, what I weighed, to what I am now. Anyway, got Weetabix. It's green all round. Very healthy way to start the day. Chia seeds are really important. Really good for digestion. Really good for, kind of cleansing the gut a little bit. And one banana. So some people use a knife and chop their banana, but I just don't really care. So I'll just break it into little bits, and then I have a dedicated spoon for chia seeds in my chia seed bag because I'm lazy. So I'll do 1 spoon of chia seeds, which is about 15 grams. All right, nothing crazy. Protein shake. I do need to. I need to make that later. Before I go to the gym, I'll make it. My hair's a mess. My eyes. To be fair, I feel a lot better waking up nowadays because the exercise, the weight loss, and the combination of things, it makes it a lot easier. So what am I having right now? 2 spoons of that, and I actually am going to incorporate sugar with my coffee. The main reason for why I have coffee is because it helps me shit. It's really good for exercising your digestive muscles, and to be honest, we need that. And it also helps with the weight loss because then it kind of clears up all that space. It clears up all the extra weight. And in terms of weight loss, most of the weight you lose in the beginning is water weight, food that's clogged up in your system, stuff like that, because you're going through like a detox almost in the beginning. And then after that first week, then you'll start losing. I don't really know much of the science behind it. But then you start losing like glycogen, stuff like that, and then you'll lose fat. But most of the time, you'll be losing water weight through the amount of water you drink, through your urine. Yeah. Okay, that's breakfast done. Okay, I'm gonna set up my camera. I'm just gonna take my top off and show you what I look like and my current weight. On the screen right now, there is a chart, or not a chart. There's like a text box. I keep notes. That's the best I can do. There's a note box like here or here. I don't know where. And it's just going to show you my starting weight and every week what I've been tracking my weight. It's very simple. I started at 108.6 kilos, and we're going to see what I weigh now. This is 57 days in. This is my current physique. I'm trying to stand in my room. This is my current build. I am 5'10". I weighed 108.6 kilos. And if I stand from the side, that's what I look like right now. Okay, and that's basically like my morning kind of settled down. But I've mixed up essentially what they are oats, bananas, chia seeds. The reason I'm losing a good amount of weight is because I will track my calories, I macro count. I'm on a deficit of 1,700 calories per day. I am very strict with myself in terms of how much I eat, but don't get it twisted. I don't eat just fruit and veg. I actually eat what I want, and a lot of people have this misconception where you're not allowed to enjoy eating just because you want to lose weight, but you still can. I still eat Nando's during my workout days, and I still lose weight. I still eat chicken, fried chicken. I still eat um, pizza now and then. It's as long as you count your calories and you don't go above a certain amount of fat per day, you're not really damaging like your gains or your weight loss. And one thing I will say as well is um, the biggest part of losing weight comes through just what you do in life, just random movements. Picking up cereal, uh, making a coffee, like random movements. Your metabolism is working. You burn more throughout your day through just how you live your day. It's not really about how much you work out or how much cardio you do. So and it's about tracking your foods, counting your calories. A deficit is the biggest way to lose weight. So for people out there who do want to lose weight, I'd recommend being on a deficit. You have to be on a deficit. Yeah. Time to eat, and then we go gym. Pre-workout. I also have pills that I take, so got magnesium for the end of the day. I've got B4, a vitamin, and then multivits. And yeah, I made myself look more presentable for this part. Pre-workout brand Optimum Nutrition. Optimum Nutrition's pretty good. It's gold standard. One thing I didn't realize actually till recently is that pre-workout contains creatine, and I don't know why my dumbass didn't even like read it. Like it says it in the front, but each scoop contains 3.4 grams of creatine. And for anyone who does go to the gym quite often and takes creatine, and anyone who's trying to start taking creatine or pre-workout, please drink the right amount of water per gram. So you're meant to drink a liter of water per gram of creatine, if I'm not mistaken. And I don't really know much of the side effects or the because the creatine is the most studied supplement. A lot of people are worried about it. Some people are worried about pre-workout because of the amount of caffeine. It's only gonna it's only gonna mess you up if you already have like I wouldn't recommend taking pre-workout if you're addicted to caffeine. I wouldn't recommend it if you have heart problems, if you have anything like that. Please, if you do have any medical conditions that are related to your blood or your heart, do talk to a GP before, or a general practitioner, or a doctor. Do talk to someone before taking pre-workout, but usually I wouldn't even recommend it. I wouldn't recommend it at all for people who have conditions, because this is meant to get you pumped up. This is meant to get you on fire in the gym. And yeah, even when I check my watch, my Apple Watch for my BPM, it's probably the most accurate thing that it reads on this watch. But yeah, my BPM, my heart rate goes up exponentially 30 minutes after I've taken pre-workout. It goes from like a resting heart rate of 82 to a heart rate of 120 plus. So it does get your blood pumping a lot. The caffeine does do that. So please, if you are considering pre-workout, just be very careful, and please talk to a doctor if you have any conditions. I wouldn't recommend taking it if you do have any conditions. Please just don't. There are other ways to get your energy and get your gains in the gym. But the reason I take this is because I know it's safe for me, and I can handle that amount because I've been doing it for a long time as well. Time to go to the gym. Let's get some gains. Fucking take two, because apparently putting my microphone on my t-shirt is making it sound like shit. So now I've got to hold the microphone. We're gonna squat about 80, because in the last clip, which is not going to be used, I did say this is me getting back into weight training properly. Most of the stuff that I did before to lose my weight was purely low intensity cardio, major calorie deficit. Well, not major, but my maintenance is meant to be 2400 and my deficit is 700. So I'm taking only 1700 calories a day. And aside from that, what I'm doing? And aside from that, the breaks I take between sets, I am focusing on increasing muscle. We call it hypertrophy or hypertrophy, which is basically you want to stay in between the 6 to 12 rep range. Try and lift weights that are not light, but not super heavy for me at the moment. It should be like heavyweight, but I'm going like semi-heavyweight. I can't really lift as much as I used to for reps, so I can't lift I can't rep 100 like for 6 to 12 as like I used to do, which I think is a lot for me considering my peak body weight was 93 kilos and I'm lifting 100 for reps, so that's always good. I don't really know what the gym bros would say. I'm not really I'm not like a meathead. I'm not really good at being super strong, but I'm trying to build a good body. I'm trying to build a healthy body, so that's all I'm thinking about right now. But yeah, let's get on. Okay, set number 2. Do I feel any different? I couldn't tell you, man. Probably gonna make a whole video dedicated to how I lost weight, what I did for weight loss, and how to stay disciplined. Motivations are it's not a viable source of energy in terms of going to the gym. Discipline's always going to be way better. Right. It's probably best to get like a leg video just to see what my quads are looking like for the first video. Also, my name is Quadzilla, so I need to have some sort of size on my quads. Just a quick little Easter egg, not Easter egg, but a little bit of a story. I never actually came up with the name Quadzilla. My legs were naturally always big. And when I used to train more before, I got a lot of definition in my quads. And all my gym bros, all my gym mates started to call me Quadzilla. And that name has ran since. So I've used it as like my sub name or whatever it is. But the weight loss is getting there. Don't be afraid to like have a belly. We can all lose it. But it's good to be vain sometimes. It's good to visualize your own progress. Okay, we're back. Leg raise this time. I have to wait a little bit. It's okay, because if you're doing strength training or hypertrophy, or you're doing like compound workouts, it's okay to have long breaks. Bodybuilders, other people who do strength training, they can take a 1 to 3 minute break, and That's for optimal muscle, well, for them, it's it's optimal muscle recovery, and then you're prepared to go all out on the next, 4, 5 sets. We're gonna do 5 sets of leg raises. It's technically a superset. I kind of want to go all out today. I haven't actually gone all out on my quads in a while, and we're going to basically alternate between both legs. So I'm going to do about 6 on right, 6 on left, and then to finish it off, I'm going to do 6 on both or till failure as much as I really want it. That's basically going to be the routine for the next 5 sets. So let's get this one down, and then I can listen to some music for the next 5. We're going to superset abductors because why not? Okay, final workout of the day. So what are we gonna do? I need to start buying like normal, regular tops because I buy oversized clothing and it makes me look bigger than I am. But if I had like regular clothes, I feel like I'd look slimmer, so I'd feel better about myself. But it doesn't matter. Anyway, prone leg curls, prone supine curl. I don't know what they call them. You lie down and you curl the leg. It's for your hammies, for your glutes, and one thing people need to know, and a lot of people don't do leg days because they think it's too feminine, even though it's not feminine. And the science behind it, from what I remember, is leg curls contribute towards 70% of your overall muscle growth. Not leg curls, but leg days. And if you want to see bigger and better results on push days, on pull days, you have to be training legs. You don't want to look like SpongeBob because that's not going to make sense. So once both legs are done individually, I'll do both legs together for another 6 reps or till failure, whatever I feel is right. And then that's the workout for the day. Let's get it. Gym day's over. Gonna refill my water because, like I said in the beginning, I'm taking creatine. So as much as it's not like a bad thing, you don't want to have like these start-stop moments where you're drinking 3 liters in one go and shit like that. But aside from that, to review today, what would I say? I'd say the hardest part of anything in terms of going to the gym, working out, weight loss, training, the hardest part is turning up. If you don't turn up, you've already failed. And it doesn't matter how much you do, it doesn't matter what you do, as long as you make the effort to get into the gym. That's the biggest and hardest step anyone can take. And my progress is relatively quick from what I've shown you. However, it didn't come out. It came because of hard work. It didn't just happen because I wished it. You have to work for it, and discipline is always going to beat motivation. It's better to go alone than to always be waiting for people as well. You'll make nice friends in the gym who will say hello to you. You can train with now and then, but get used to doing things yourself, and you'll notice your life get better because now you don't need the validation or to be relying on other people. And that's really important. Mental health is a really big thing, and the only way anyone will ever have a good body is if you have a good mind, and most people don't have a good mind. Take yourself seriously. You need to start having moments where you just stop caring about what people think, especially if you're religious. The only person that can ever judge you is God, and the only person you should ever fear is God. So that's all I can really leave you with. I'm not here to put my religion on other people or my faith, but life doesn't get better without hard work. That's all I can really say. So stay hard, and I'll see you soon.